Hello everyone, this is Parvati Nambyar and today we are going to look into the recent Prophet Remark row. It all started with the offensive comments made by Ms. Nupur Sharma, a former BJP spokesperson, on the 27th of May during a TV debate. The offensive comments were against Prophet Muhammad and the Muslim community. The comments soon turned viral, and what followed was a period of socio-political unrest and protests erupted across North India, especially in Uttar Pradesh. The comments even received international backlash from over a dozen countries, and petitions were filed in various courts seeking the immediate arrest of Ms. Sharma. A few of these protests turned violent, and clashes erupted between the UP state administration and the protesters. Over 300 arrests have been made just in the past 1 week in connection to the protests. The UP Chief Minister gave instructions that stringent action must be taken against the anti-social elements and to teach them strict lessons. The story now takes a rather surprising turn. The reaction given by the UP administration was bulldozing of the lead protesters' home. The explanation given by the UP administration was that the house was an unauthorized construction. The Deputy Chief Minister further stated that bulldozers will be used against troublemakers. The legal issue here is not whether the house was an unauthorized construction or if the protesters were involved in an illegal protest. Now let us assume that the house in fact was an unauthorized construction and that the protesters were involved in an illegal form of protest. Regardless, the due process of law as per the Indian legal system has to be followed. The Supreme Court has laid down the directions to be followed before demolishing an unauthorized structure in as early as 1985 in Olga Tellis versus the Bombay Municipal Corporation and multiple other cases. The state does have the power to demolish unauthorized structure. However, such a power is subject to the sacred principle of rule of law, meaning that all citizens are governed by and accountable to the same set of laws. Nobody is above the law, and the Supreme Constitution governs over everyone in the country. Last month, similar situations arose in Jahangirpur, Delhi, and the Supreme Court immediately intervened and put a stop to those demolitions. Now, the state does have the power to demolish unauthorized structure. However, it must exercise this power by ensuring that the person whose house is being demolished was given a proper notice and was heard before such a demolition order was passed. This is the principle of natural justice and is a basic feature of our Constitution. Today, the Supreme Court, while hearing a writ petition filed by Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, has instructed the UP state government to follow the due procedure of law before demolishing unauthorized structures. It has given the state a time of 3 days to justify and demonstrate how the recent demolitions were in compliance with the procedural and municipal laws. Earlier, a letter was addressed to the Chief Justice of India by former Supreme Court judges Justice Sudarshan Reddy, Justice Gopala Gowda, Justice A.K. Ganguly, former Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court Justice A.P. Shah, former High Court judges Justice K. Chandru, Justice Muhammad Anwar, and top senior lawyers like Prashant Bhushan, Shanti Bhushan and Indira Jaising. The letter requests the Supreme Court to take suo motu cognizance of the various activities happening in Uttar Pradesh, from the alleged illegal detentions to the bulldozing of residences. The letter calls this brutal clampdown by the ruling administration an unacceptable subversion to the rule of law and a violation of the citizens' rights, and states that it makes a mockery of the Constitution and the fundamental rights guaranteed by the state. Stay tuned to LiveLaw for more updates.